Yo guys, it's Deniz from Deniz World of Bodybuilding, Deniz World of BB, and today I want to talk about not Pumping Iron, the general movie, but especially a scene of Pumping Iron. So when we see this picture, Arnold and Lou Ferrigno posing together, probably every bodybuilding fan right now thinks about the starting scene of Pumping Iron, right? So you already know this will be about something happened in Pumping Iron. Because I tell you one thing, Pumping Iron didn't only show Arnold's, muscular weapons, his body, but also a lot of his psychological weapons, his mind and attitude. It's crazy. So you know that Lou Ferrigno was one of his biggest competitors for the 1975 Mr. Olympia, which was portrayed by this movie, Pumping Iron. So he had an impressive body like you see in this picture, but he was pretty shy like you saw in that movie, right? Okay, so this was like bingo for Arnold, okay? So one day out of the competition, he had a breakfast with Lou Ferrigno. That's one scene out of it. One day before the competition, he had a breakfast not only with Lou Ferrigno but also his parents. And the interesting thing is not that they have breakfast together and that he ate like eggs or fried eggs or something, but what he said to Lou Ferrigno showed a lot, okay? It's very interesting. Because in 1975, before the Olympia contest, he had won 5 consecutive Mr. Olympia. So at this moment, Arnold was not 6-time Mr. Olympia, but he was 5-time Mr. Olympia. Keep that in mind. But before going on, he was having breakfast and he said to Lou Ferrigno and his family, just one more month of training would have put Ferrigno in perfect shape. Look at, Ferrigno's. And the whole scene, the whole pictures I show you from the scene, look at that confident facial expression of Arnold and look at that shy, inconfident facial expression of Lou Ferrigno. So he said, he was so self-confident. He said, Lou, with one more month of training, we would be in the perfect shape. But more amazingly, before even getting Miss Olympia, Arnold was so confident about himself and his body. Before the contest, he said, can you imagine the feeling I have? 6-time Miss Olympia. 6-time fucking Miss Olympia. And before that, he said, it's amazing eating his egg. Can you imagine the feeling I have? 6-time Mr. Olympia, 6 fucking times. Look at Arnold's, facial expression. Look at Lou. Lou is already, it's like Arnold already won. That's crazy. Later on, he talked about that scene with Tim Ferriss, which is very interesting. Just look at those pictures. Arnold already won. Very confident. Lou very shy. Look at that. Already tells if you show a person, okay, these pictures and you ask them who's the boss and who's the follower, okay, who's the leader and who is the follower, everybody will say Arnold. Everybody will say that tanned guy with the brown hair, okay. Look at that. So Arnold was talking about that in a podcast with Tim Ferriss, and he said it was natural that with all the experience I had gotten with being a trainer and working with people and all this, that I learned about people's psychology and about their weaknesses and their strengths, he says. He realized that if he had the power as a trainer to isolate his bodybuilder's weakness and have him compensate for it to feel great, then he had the power as a competitor to turn his target into an anxious wreck. Okay, so he knew how people think, like how people work, how their mind is working. So he knew what he had to say to shock them mindly and to win over them before even competing. And like you all know, he went on and won that contest. The thing with Arnold is he was not only talking and doing psychological work and everything, but he also had that body, so he deserved to win the 1975 Mr. Olympia. In fact, Arnold was famous for his psychological tricks and, you know, knowledge. I say knowledge. It's not only tricks, it's knowledge. He knew the mind, okay? He had a lot of things doing. Not only the Mr. Olympia scene was one of his psychological warfares or anything, but he had more going on. So Arnold in general was not only a champion bodybuilding wise, but he was a psychological champ too. I hope you liked this video. Inside information, maybe not. I wanted to explain one famous scene of pumping iron. Hope you got my point. Hope you liked it. Subscribe to my channel. I want to hit that 2000 subscriber mark very soon. Bye, and like the video.